every tournament I've played in so far, we've lost either the first game or the first 2 games. And that ends today, because by the end of this video, you and I are going to know exactly the routine you're going to need to take the tournaments. That way you're not starting cold and you can come out the gate winning matches. Let's get right into it. Most warm-ups make you feel loose, but they don't prepare you to play real points. So that's exactly why I've rebuilt mine, and this is how I would do it going forward. And make sure you stay until the last step of this warm-up, because it is the most important one that I've learned the hard way. So I always start with dynamic stretching. I have to get my legs loosened up a little bit, that way they're ready to move. I then go into actual movement. Do some light jogs or any kind of movement that you prefer, really, as long as it's kind of built more on agility and not so much just like regular cardio. I like to do quick little burst jogs. You can also do some kind of jumping jacks or burpees, or just something where you're actually activating those muscles and using them to accomplish some sort of task in a quick and agile way. With that being said, we're not starting with dink straight ahead or cross court. We're starting with the serves and returns, and not only that, the third shot. This is the most important, especially if you're at the 3-5 level or below. Most of the time, the points don't get very far past the third shot. So whenever you're hitting your serves, hitting your returns, play them as if you're playing a point. Actually run it like you're about to play singles or something. Like, don't be lazy with this. Actually put intensity, put pressure on it, put some power behind your shots, because that's going to get you ready to play. You also have to remember, you don't want to wear yourself out. So only hit maybe 5 to 10, depending on your cardio level. Mine probably is a little lower, so I would say maybe I'll do like 5 serves. Make sure your partner gets their 5. Play these out into the third shot, and then once you hit that third shot, the partner across the net or you can catch the ball, and then you can reset and run it again. Now, one thing I don't think people talk about enough, especially once you're playing tournaments or just getting older, is how much warm-up and recovery actually matter. I want to play more pickleball, not less, but my body doesn't always cooperate. In between tournaments, drilling, and sitting all day at a desk for my day job, my lower back can get tight and stiff. And if I don't deal with that before I play, it 100% affects how I move on the court. So that's why I've been using the Noble Physio Belt. This has become a part of my warm-up and recovery routine. I'll throw this on before I head out to play or after I'm done drilling. It's easy to adjust, sits comfortably around your lower back, and helps loosen things up so I'm not starting cold or locking up afterward. Plus, with 3 different settings for temperature control, this thing gets the job done right. I've learned that as you get older, recovery isn't optional. If you want to stay active and keep doing the sport you love, you have to take care of your body, and this helps me stay consistent instead of sidelined. And the whole idea behind Noble is getting off the couch and staying active, and this fits perfectly into that. It's not about doing more, it's about feeling confident moving again. If you want to check it out, I've included the link in the description below, so head on over to Noble.com to explore the Physio Belt and their other recovery and rehab devices. Thanks to Noble for sponsoring this video. Now that we've got your serve, return, and third shot locked in, quickly transition to the 7-11 drill. Now, this drill is one of the best in my opinion, because you can work on a lot of things that are actually used in a real pickleball match. So while you're running this drill, make sure you're focusing on your drives, your drops, your mid-court resets. Get up to that kitchen, and if the point's still going, work on aggressive dinking. To me, drives, drops, and resets are the next 3 important shots that you're going to need, because once you get past your serve, return, and third shot, these are the next things that's going to come into play. If you're playing tournaments, like, you have to get these shots locked in, because these are going to be the most shaky ones right out the gate. So I would run this drill, depending on how much time you have, maybe up to 5 points, and then once you hit that, then switch and let your partner take turns at the other position. This warm-up is with time crunch in mind, because at tournaments, you typically don't have a lot of time. You want to make sure you're not spending all day on any one of these parts. Like, you want to make sure you get them in, get them quick, and that's why the intensity and pressure on these is so important, because you don't have a lot of time and you're not going to have a lot of opportunity. So make sure you're taking advantage of each and every shot in your warm-up. Now for the biggest learning point I have for you guys today, and that is taking us to dinking. Straight ahead, cross court forehands, cross court backhands. You know the drill on this, but that's not the end of the story. This is where it's most critical and most crucial that you understand this point. You have to run the dinking drill with high intensity, high pace. Put pressure on your partner. Do not hit these lazy, do not hit these soft. That is the biggest thing that I've learned when it comes to playing tournaments and starting cold, you have to put the intensity in the warm-up, and it's most important on the dinking. I cannot stress this enough. This will change how you play the game going forward. Hit a wide variety of types of dinks, hit out of the air, off the bounce, all different kinds. If you still have time, you can work on speed ups and counters. And trust me, all of this comes from real life tournament experience. It's all about the intensity. Take this information, apply it to your warm-up next time you play a tournament, or even when you're out there on the rec court. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please hit that subscribe button, because this is the channel where intermediate pickleball players come to learn the game and get better every single Friday. And if you love pickleball gear but hate overpaying, check out my link tree below, because I can save you money on carbon products, Hesicor grips, and more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next Friday.